Josh, if you could work anywhere, where would you work?
There's actually a lot of places that you can work from. Maybe Japan.
Maybe Japan?
Yeah.
Well, how if I could say you could work in multiple places?
Oh, that'd be cool.
On the high seas.
Oh, okay. Maybe a little less cool, but
Less
okay.
cool? Okay. Well, maybe you'd change your mind if it was a cruise.
Okay,
So,
a little more cooler.
So Virgin Voyages has debuted a package for remote workers, specifically designed for the needs of a remote worker. And it's a 4-week cruise for 2 people for a large amount of money. Can you guess how much a cruise for 2 people, specifically for remote work, would be?
I'd probably say for, I don't know, probably a couple thousand.
Couple thousand? Okay, you're kind of close. How if I said it was a Mediterranean cruise?
Maybe a little more than that.
A little more?
Yeah.
Okay, how about 10,000? Would you pay $10,000?
That's
All
a lot of
inclusive.
money. That's a lot of money. Let me
It is
just
a
tell
lot
you
of
that.
money. But this is what they're offering. And I do wonder if it's going to be that good of a deal. But people are already buying them.
Really?
Yeah, I think people are already buying up these spots for this cruise.
So you said it's for people to work on, correct? I wonder if you get expensive.
Oh, the whole thing? I never even thought about expensing the whole trip.
Expensing the whole trip.
I mean, that would seem excessive. Maybe if you're like the C, like, I don't know, like a high level executive, yeah, maybe.
Or you're taking a clientele.
Oh, if you're taking a client,
for multiple weeks.
I mean, this would be a very, very big stretch. But we have additional things to talk about after you consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button. We come out with interesting topics like this one daily. So if you want to stay up to date with interesting topics like this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And I think it's wild because, this is going to be pretty pricey, truthfully.
No, it's
$10,000
really
for 2
expensive.
people.
Yeah, it's really expensive.
I guess they're assuming that these people are going to be either friends or maybe, a couple. But the type of cruise that they're going on is kind of telling of what type of work is going to be done. So the ships are supposedly really big, and it has a maximum capacity of 2,700 guests.
That's a lot of people. Yeah.
So these people are saying that it's more of a X-rated thing, or like a swingers adult-only cruise.
Whoa.
I know. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
what? Apparently, if you find a door with a pineapple sticker on it, that's like they're like swingers.
I did not know that. I did not know that.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Full transparency, I have not taken a cruise.
Really?
Yeah, I've never taken a cruise.
I don't think it's for everybody. I feel like the thing is that like you're gonna be on a cruise for a month, and I mean, I guess on the weekends you can do stuff, but like with any other job, you'll have to accommodate for, your like meetings and whatever you need to do. So I think it's a very select few people that could. Like if you're in the Mediterranean, you're already going to be like ahead time-wise. Even if you're on the East Coast, which would be like the closest to the time zone, you'd still have to wake up earlier to catch morning meetings.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I always mention this, it's like business travel is always different than like regular travel, because during like business travel you have all your meetings, you have all your things that you need to do, and then you have like you have very few hours in free time. But I do know that certain cruises, or mainly most cruises, provide like free amenities, like free breakfast, free all these things. But I don't know if it's worth the $10,000, because that's so much money even for 2 people. Like you think about like average cost of how much you spend a month, and it's nowhere close to that.
Yeah, that would be you'd have to be a very high earning like family, or get like some of it expensed, or just consider it a vacation that you don't. I feel like maybe if you consider it like a vacation that you also work through, so you don't have to take as many work like days off.
That is true.
So like while you're like traveling between ports, you could be working, and then like you get to the port and you're like, oh, that's my day off now. Bye.
You know who I feel like this would be good for? because like eventually I'm assuming the ship has to dock, the ship has to refuel. I do think this is good for people who are like wanting that extra experience, maybe on like those few days that you're on like on shore, you're able to go through and experience those things while working and doing everything that you need to do.
Or if you have like a really bad policy in terms of like days off that you can take.
That's true.
But I mean, at those places, you'd typically not be able to get approved to work from home for this long. Most places are hybrid at this point.
Yeah, true.
So a full remote job, I don't know.
Full remote jobs are rare to get, I feel like, nowadays.
Yeah, so it's a very unique type of person who's going to be on these. So I thought their slogan was pretty funny, where it's work from helm with a month in the Mediterranean. I'm like, that's pretty good. Instead of work from home, it's work from helm, which is like the ship term.
Yeah, but I think about this. It's like, what about instead of a cruise? Because I know you're traveling the Mediterranean, but instead of like a cruise, instead of that, you just take 2 weeks to travel to them, like all those areas instead.
Yeah, but then you're using your time off.
That's true. You are using your time off, but really,
you can take like half days.
That's true. That is true. You could take half days, but I wonder who this is really for. It's for
very specific. But I was surprised at how many people were actually interested. Like the fact that it was actually selling and people were like interested in this.
I do feel like it's a lot of like what they call digital nomads, like the people who travel and who also work. But I feel like those people themselves also do have. They do have their own businesses that they work on.
True. I mean, like maybe this package makes sense to some people. If the whole package for two people was already $10,000, and you get all these other things, maybe it makes sense. But I mean, I don't know, because you could just get a normal cruise.
Yeah.
Why would you need this? I mean, the thing that like they changed was the fact that it has like high speed internet and stuff like that. Maybe you can just like get high speed internet added to like the regular cruise.
You bring your what is it? Your Starlink.
Your Starlink onto there.
Bring your Starlink to the cruise.
The cruise, I guess. I feel like that might be what they're using. It's probably some like Starlink array.
But I do want to, because the thing is, like, I'm very interested in cruises, and I actually looked up a couple of videos about this. So the average cost for a cruise, by the way, is about $152 a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so to compare,
might not be bad then.
Yeah, it's not too. But the thing is, this one is way more expensive than that.
That is true.
But
is that per person or this for the?
It's per day, for the
room.
For the room, yes, that's the average that they pay.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can get like on certain cruises about like rooms like Carnival Cruise, you can get the cheapest room for $33 a day.
Yeah.
But the average is like around $152. So this is like way more expensive than that.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I guess it might be like they consider it a more premium experience. Maybe the room that they offer is like larger or more accommodating for people to actually work in.
I do wonder what other amenities they do have, because most cruises do offer like free what's it called, free breakfast, free buffets, free shows, free a lot of free stuff, but it's not really free because it's included in your cost, everything other than like alcohol, drinks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, this one has a lot of like different food and other options as well. So I mean, I don't know. It seems like it would be a pretty good thing. I mean, they have like laundry services.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
And I mean, most food in the building or in the ship would be, you would get, I guess, credits towards to go and eat there. So I do wonder who this is for. I feel like maybe like consultants or something.
Maybe. I can see that, yeah.
But otherwise, or entrepreneurs or business owners. But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Would you take this offer? I think it's like way too much. And I feel like, I don't know if you'd want to actually take your work home with or work on vacation with you.
Yeah,
so
true.
I don't know how relaxed you'd actually get.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments down below.